And we're back.
Why do all these tunnels have to look the same?
Yes. If you recall, in episode 1, toward the end, Rory said he was going to go and get that paper about the Gunpowder Plot back to the doctor. Somehow, he got horrendously lost and has ended up in the sewers. It was a very simple way back to the doctor as well, from where they were. So, rats, gross, Sontarans, less gross. This guy, don't know what's up with this.
Right now, see those guys? Well, they are Sontarans, and they are very, very bad.
Yeah, it is nice to see Rory in. Well, it's nice that he's in it. I don't know if it's nice to see him with him being so horrendously designed. I mean, have you seen Arthur Darville? He's much more handsome than this. One dialogue option. This is Mass Effect level.
Do not try to be clever with me, human. It will only cause you more pain. Why else would you be down here if you were not in the service of the Rutan host? We know their ship lies here somewhere.
Listen, maybe if you told me what was going on.
The Sontaran Empire.
It's so squashed.
Every Sontaran is pledged to Sontar to seek out and destroy its enemies.
So what are the Sontarans doing in London?
We have detected the distress signal of a Rutan ship. A Rutan ship for which both the Empire and the host themselves have been searching for 400 years.
Well, we're getting some actual plot here at least.
400 years? What's so special about it?
It contains something of strategic value.
Man, he's really sustaining a long and meaningful dialogue with this Sontaran.
What's going to happen to me now?
Prisoners of war are always useful. For experimental.
Oh, that angle.
What?
We Sontarans pride ourselves in our lack of complacency. We are always looking for a better way to kill. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a Rutan ship to find. Watch him well.
Just look at that. Just look at that character model. That's obviously messed up. What is going on there? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Locked in a cell. He's not going to let us out. Some Metal Gear Solid level stuff here.
Now get back.
Just got that document, which we need to give to the doctor. It's not really going to help us. There's the main exit that's being guarded. There's this grate here. No ketchup or anything. I don't know what we're going to do. Now we've got a bolt from here.
What do you think you're doing? Get away from there.
Something on the back of his head. Clearly control. Oh, what? Did you see that guy's run? Oh my goodness. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure he does that run again later. It's just because before they had like this weird acceleration thing going on. He's not going to let us out the front. Now they just go. Now they've gotten rid of the. There he does. Now they've gotten rid of the weird acceleration run, and they just have people go from like 0 to 100, which kind of feels okay when you're playing it because it doesn't feel terrible like before. But even in like the animations of like anyone, whenever they need to make the move, what the hell? Whenever they get someone to move like that, it just goes like bam. It was very amateurish, which you wouldn't expect from Sumo. They're better than that, but budgets and whatnot, I suppose. Budgets and B teams and all that.
Sir, I am in your debt.
It is like that kind of lack of polish, which seems amateurish in places. In places? Places.
Oh, is that your name?
Places. Like the fish.
That is not my name. It is my title. I am the gentleman usher of the Black Rod to the Parliament of His Majesty King James I. I am charged with keeping the peace within the walls of Parliament and guarding its treasures and secrets from those traitors.
Sorry about the glass noise. I'm drinking heavily to endure this.
How did you get caught by the Sontarans?
I was investigating rumors of another plot to kill the king.
Good old Rory, always making friends.
Catholic plots to remove him from the throne. There were whispers of a sinister presence in the halls beneath Parliament. When I came to search out the truth, I was confronted by those devils. And somehow they took me in their thrall.
They're not actually devils. They're called Sontarans.
That is kind of a cool thing that I do like in sort of historical sci-fi stuff. You know, the sort of you know, aliens versus like devils, and the sort of the biblical way of looking at those kind of things.
Queen Elizabeth had no direct heirs, but James's great-grandmother was the elder sister.
It is
of
interesting.
Henry VIII, and thus
Sort of yeah, sci-fi historical kind of like explaining some of the
Tell me more about Parliament.
like
Parliament of England sits
yeah.
in the Palace of Westminster and is formed of two houses. The
That's a
Commons
cool
and
element I
the
like in
Lords.
this. You know, I got to throw a compliment their way for the sort of the story and some of the themes and thoughts behind it. I can do that. It's just the game that's bad. Well,
Threats to the
there are
crown
other
come from many
bits
quarters.
that are bad
Spies
too,
of foreign
but
nations and the threat
you know,
of
let's have some
attacks
optimism
within
here.
our own borders is constant.
Spies. It's a bit early for James Bond, isn't it?
Bond? James Bond? You confuse me, sir. Is this man a spy?
Oh, it's
Ugh,
all he's on our side.
so ham-handed.
It is hard to be sure who is on whose side. England is well.
It's like realistically, Rory wouldn't say that. He's not. Why would he say that? He knows what the year is.
Know how to get us out of here.
I do indeed.
It's not like he's saying it to someone else who would get it.
Caution.
Ugh. Wow, he took off like a goddamn rocket. Yeah, it just doesn't let you go the other way you're not meant to go. Jesus Christ. Follow me, we'll get out of here. Vroom! Talk about gotta go fast,
Follow
jeez.
me. Don't get spotted.
Wow, it's a network of horribly complicated, boring sewers. Luckily, again, it doesn't really let you go out of the way. It'll either tell you, like, straight up, it'll go, like, turn around, you're going the wrong way, or they'll just place unpassable Sontarans in the way. Like, they won't ever turn around or something.
Wait for my signal and come
There's a
towards me.
little object there in that cubby hole that will come kind of important later, although
Follow me.
it gave me frustration, and I will explain it at the time. But for now, enjoy thinking about maybe when I get to that.
Nearly there.
What? They fuse to become one ultimate being. Oh, look! Like, I don't get it. Like, they must have known that this was ridiculous and dumb. Like, at that point, I'm not even sure if that was meant to happen. I'm just not sure. Yes, this does seem quite complicated, and that's because we'll be coming back to the sewers. Don't you worry. Ugh. This is what stealth video games are all about. The tension, the excitement of a well stealthed area being like a shadow. I mean, this is why everyone always goes on about how good Metal Gear Solid is and Splinter Cell, because of moments like this.
Now, down this way and we shall be safe.
What a duo, what a team. We're almost done with this update, it's a shorter one. But it's not over yet. I should have cut this loading screen down. Yeah, the loading times have generally been quite long in most of them. I do tend to cut some of them down.
Where are we going?
I think they might be a bit worse in this one, or I don't know. I don't know if it's maybe just because I'm just done with it at this point.
Do your duty. Allow me to do mine. Protect the king's office.
That's beautiful.
Ceremonial
Why does he move his head forward like that? Pay attention to that. The ceremonial mace. I'll come back.
Right. Time to get this paper to the doctor.
Oh wow! So he gets lost on his way when he was so close to where the doctor was before, and he gets lost in the sewers and ends up caught by the Sontarans. Yet somehow he managed to make his way from the palace all the way. Was it the palace? Yeah. Where he makes it somehow back from there to here, like just so easy. How does that? Yeah.
Since when did you get so chatty with the Sontarans?
Yeah, well, they captured me.
Didn't get the paper, did they?
Like he says it like it's gonna be like a big deal to get back to the doctor. Yet
Really?
it's just so easy. I wonder if there's some cut content there.
Nothing there. Negative.
Like a Metal Gear Solid 2 situation. Man, I can't wait for them to remake these and add in all of the content that they cut. The director's cut of Doctor Who: The Adventure Games.
Treasure room.
It's behind a secret panel. The ceremonial mace and all
They
the
should give
spices-
episodic Doctor Who games another go, I think. I reckon they could pull it off. Especially these days. Just throw Telltale the license or something.
All this fuss over a blank piece of paper.
Is it blank? Or is it just I can't see what's
It's so simple. It's so simple.
Did you know that chickens can see an infrared light?
Good for them.
Is it
To
blank?
do with anything?
You'll find out.
Do you think it might be invisible ink?
Quite.
Just in case
10
you
and a
didn't
jammy dot
queue on by now.
Alternatively, it might have a micromolecular encoding sequence, but that
I guess it's kind of nice that they make you do the thing to reveal the invisible ink.
smells of lemons.
And that's kind of a fun little explanation by the Doctor about how it might not be invisible ink. It could be some science-y thing. But of course it is invisible ink. And we have to do the thing.
Look at this. It reads, "Be at the Duck and Drake on London Bridge for 9 of the hour."
Are you really gonna go?
Yes. I feel a bout of infiltration coming on. Maybe even
That person's
some
handwriting is very good
You two,
considering it's
on the other
invisible
hand,
ink.
have to find that route and ship before the Sontarans, and we have to get that ship off Earth. to
Great
get
line
rid of
work,
those
really.
lesions. Right. Let's get on with it.
Oh boy. Next time we're going to be infiltrating the plotters. Look forward to that. It's going to be great fun. No, actually, it does pick up a little bit. See you next time. Thanks for watching.